Hey up, this is Droider from Multi-Rotor Forums. I've just taken delivery of my new Sony HDR CX730E with the wide angle converter. I'll go into that later. Got it from Amazon. Was the best price and delivery option. Just a note though, on the website it did say only HDR CX730 without the E, which made me question if it was Pucker. But I asked on the Sony forums and everyone seemed to think that there was only a CX730E and no 730, so I ordered it and it has come as a HDR 730E. Anyhow, so it's just an unboxing process, this first vid. And why have we got it? Well, there's been a few people on the forum said that, you know, they've not been happy with it because of the lack of mobile manual functions, etc. I've got it because I fly an ADX3 normally with a Canon 550D. Wanted something a little bit lighter and thought that this might be a good option. And then I saw some footage on the forum and the stabilisation lens with the Boss system and thought that might just be the ticket. So I've got it, and we'll see how I like it, and hopefully I'll report good reports and you can go out and get one, or bad reports which will stop you from wasting money, and old Droider will have had his trousers down again. But I don't think so this time. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good investment for what I want it to do. So opening the box, I've seen on YouTube a couple of other unboxings, but they're pretty boring. Well, this is probably going to be boring. Just the documentation. And then the other bits and bobs. What's in here is the remote control. HDMI cable, a USB extension cable, the video cable with this thing in here which is a strange AV output. What I didn't know until I researched it a little bit more, and Copterworks had quite a few good examples on there and were very good to email me back and just explain a couple of things, that this is not only just an AV output, but it's also a LANC input. Now there's no mention of LANC control in the documentation, but you can get a LANC converter that plugs into this socket on the camera. You can get it from Copterworks. So if you've got a LANC enabled tripod, Sony tripod like I've got, and LANC enabled remote controls like I've got from my old head camera days using tape systems, then you can convert it and use your old LANC gear. So I'm glad I didn't order a new tripod with this, because I've got a LANC enabled tripod. They also do one that is just straight to LANC, but on Copterworks sites they've got one that does LANC and video out, which is quite handy. Unfortunately the postage from them is more than the actual cable. But hopefully they're sorting that out for me, and I'll look into that a bit more when I start playing with the LANC on it. This is the so-called sunshade, or it's horrible, and everybody has complained about it. Will I be using it? I doubt it. It looks just like to me like a big wind catcher for no real purpose, but maybe somebody can tell me better. The charger, it's a bit annoying that you can only charge the camera by plugging the actual camera in. There's no physical separate battery charger. You're gonna have to buy that separate, and that's been the same with all the all the Sony cameras that I've had in the past. They don't actually supply a separate battery charger, which is annoying, but that's, I guess that's the way that Sony do it. And so here's the baby. Oh no, there's more in here. There's an adapter ring, which I'll find out what that for later and let you know. There's another little bag in here, and that is the battery, most important. So we'll get rid of that in a minute and have a look at the camera. and as you can see, it is quite small. It's heavy, actually. It's heavier than I thought it was going to be, although I have looked at the weight at 575 grams, I think it is. And so by the time I've got maybe the wide angle adapter on and the battery, etc, etc, it's still going to be lighter than the Canon 550D with my 10-22 lens on that I fly with at the moment. So it looks quite nice, actually. And so yeah, what I'm going to do now is go and charge it up and report back when it's got some power into it. Okay, laters.